Hey guys, welcome back to the homestead. I just wanted to take a minute to talk to you today about something that could be very detrimental to things that are already happening in this fragile ecosystem. A couple months ago, the president put a cool down period on a railway strike. That might not seem like a big deal to you, but if our train system goes down, we're all in trouble. So what do trains carry? If you don't know, what do trains carry? They carry automobiles, automobile parts. They carry coal to our power plants. They carry toxic and hazardous chemicals and things. In fact, they've already, as of Monday, started pulling the toxic and hazardous materials off the trains so that in the event of the strike, which is set to start on Friday, this Friday, the 16th of September, they won't just be left there when people walk away on strike. So that way there's no hazardous materials or toxic chemicals that are just going to be sitting chilling on trains waiting for people to come back. So 52% of all railway loads, I pulled up a quick list here. So we've got, let's see, agriculture, so your fertilizers, your foods, things like that. Energy products, that would be your coals. Automobiles and components, construction materials, chemicals, equipment, food, metals, minerals, paper, and pulp. If the railways stop running, what does that mean for you? It's not good. So Congress, if they can't make a deal, Congress is the only other entity at this point that can step up and put a halt to the actual strike. And I think we all know how that's going to go. So, I mean, this is big, guys. This is big. Now, I'm already hearing the trolls in my head that are going to be saying, you know, it's the president's fault, it's this person's fault, it's that person's fault. Why are you fear-mongering? I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to keep you guys informed if you didn't know. This is one of those things in the news that if you're not reading the news or plugged into the news all the time, you're not really going to hear about it because it's scary. Here on the homestead, we're trying to do our own thing. We're growing our gardens. We got our animals. If you're unable to do that, I understand. I'm not telling you to go out and buy everything off the store shelf. What I'm telling you to do is be prepared. Have a little bit of everything ready to go. Have a little bit of everything stocked up. Personally, what we're going to do, take it or leave it, is we're going to make sure that our vehicle is filled up with gas before Friday, at least a full tank of gas. You know, we're going to go through our pantry, go through our stockpile, make sure if there's anything that we're lacking. I mean, we're talking things down to batteries, baking products, medical supplies. All of these things travel by train. And yes, we do have trucks, we have boats. You can truck and boat that stuff in. And in an emergency, I'm sure that's what they're going to have to do to make sure that there isn't mass disruption. But there will be mass disruption. That's going to cost more than a train to bring it in by boat or truck. So who's going to feel that price? We are. There are already all sorts of people that are struggling with the increase to the utilities, and they're having a hard time. We're already having a hard time. So this is something I believe started a couple years ago, and they've been putting it off and talking and putting it off and talking. It came down to, you know, brass tacks in July, and the president, love him or hate him, doesn't matter, don't start that. You know, put a 60-day cool down period on it. And now we're coming up to that. So just make sure you guys are prepared. Make sure you're informed. You know, find your favorite news happenings outlet that you trust. Listen to that, listen to them. And go through your pantry, see what you're lacking, see what you need to stock up on. So far, we are in trouble with wheat. There's a lot of things that need wheat in this society, a lot of things that need flour in this society. So they're already seeing organic white wheat shortages. And for those of you that don't know, that come onto the page and tell me that there's no shortages and that I'm an idiot, food shortages don't happen right away. See, it's like a year behind. So you're not seeing food shortages now because we didn't have food shortages last year. We didn't have these problems last year. That's all I'm going to say. In any case, please, like I said, stick close to your news outlets, the ones that you trust. I know that everybody's got their preference, and that's fine. keep your head on a swivel, keep your ear to the ground, and prep, get your pantry in order, get your family in order, get your house in order, get your propane tanks stocked if you're able to. Fill them up now. Fill your gas tanks on your vehicles. Get your hay for your livestock. Things that we need to be doing now, if you're able to do them now in little bitty pieces. That way, if something like this happens, you're not going to feel it all at once, and you're not going to feel it as hard as somebody that hasn't started preparing a little bit. And this is all stuff that you're going to use anyway, so there's no harm in getting it a little bit early if you're able to. There's no harm in wanting to have things prepared for your family. So it's a very beautiful day here on the homestead. I hope wherever you are is just as beautiful. Winter is coming. Winter is coming hard. Winter is coming fast. So that'll be a video for another day. But I will see you on the next video, and get out there and start preparing.